Welcome everyone! In today's video we're going to go around the map and get ourselves some of the unique collectibles available in Red Dead. Some of them will help you complete the camp companion request as well as some unique hats and masks. And a word of warning as there will be some spoilers throughout. The first collectibles we're going to grab are the GEOLOGY kind. North of Annesburg and west of Brandywine Drop, in the fuming chat is where you can find the first Meteorite at the first crash location. Going a bit west, on the other side of the train track, you can find the main meteorite crash site. Inspecting the big one, you will be able to find the second meteorite fragment. Going north of Oakres Run, in the Grizzlies East, sort of the end of Arbarino on the map, is where we'll go and do some parkour nets. The northeast pin will be our starting point. We'll then reach the middle pin, an abandoned camp, and then finally reach the southern pin, where the Fluorite and Ammolite can be found. Reaching the top of the hill on horseback, you just need to walk to the jumping platform and reach the other side. Don't worry if you fail the jump, you can just walk back up the hill. Once on the other side, just climb the platform in front of you and follow the ledge on the left hand side. Go down the slope and keep following the ledge going on the right. Climb up to the top and keep heading left. Looking down on the cliff, you should spot the abandoned camp. You can find a lot of bots to loot there, with some money and aged pirate rum. Once you're done looting, you can continue right around the corner on the right, and make a jump to the other side and keep following the ledge going right. The path is pretty straightforward, jumping on platform and over cliffs. Take your time, be careful, as failing those jumps result in a sudden death. After jumping down the last ledge, you will find an eagle nest, and inside, both the Ammolite and the Fluorite. Next on our list are the masks. Creepy and terrifying, the first one can be found in Butcher Street. And then on the post near the butcher's table, you can find the pit mask. The second mask can be found in Latte in Bayou Noir. In a crashed-down shack in the water on your right when you arrive by the main road is where you'll find it, the Catstrap mask. All you need to do is climb into the shack by the roof and collect the mask. The third mask can be found in Rasteller Ford, north of Tumbleweed. At the back of the property, in the goat pen, is where you can find the ram skull mask on a post. Next up, we're going to get ourselves some new hats. The first one can be found behind a waterfall at Granite Pass, just west of Cotera Springs. All you need to do is follow the ledge until you arrive at the waterfall. No parkour or jumping needed here. On the granite block, you will find a Nevada hat. Going to Mossy Flats, west of Van Horn, is where you will find the Civil War hat. Entering the fort, head to the house on the right hand side and reach the basement. At the back, you should be able to find the Civil War hat. There are other things to loot here, including the Civil War knife and a chest. On the main island in Flatiron Lake, just west of Rhodes, is where you will find a shipwreck. At the back of the ship is where you can acquire the Tricorn Hat. Next on our list will be some Camp Companion Request unique collectibles. West of Rhodes and the Braithwaite Manor, you will find a boathouse. Entering it, you can spot on a workbench a pack of cigarettes as well as a unique naval compass that you can keep or give to PEARSON as part of his camp request. Going just east of Flatneck Station, you will find a small pig farm. Entering the house, be careful as you may encounter an unwelcoming rancher. Dispose of him as you see fit and then head to the bookshelf behind the door. On one of the shelves, you should find an harmonica, item request from SADIE in Chapter 3. In Beat Valley, on the other side of the Little Creek River, opposite to Ending Dog Ranch, you will find a small shack there. Be careful as it's guarded by quite an aggressive bear. On the table inside, you will find a pipe that you can bring back to Dodge if his camp request has been triggered. Going to Osman Grove, east of Emerald Station, you will find a smoky shack with deceased people inside. After forcing the door, head to the nightstand on the right hand side. In the drawer, you will find a fountain pen requested by MARY-BETH for her writing. Between the Three Sisters and Elysian Pool, just north of the Trapper's location in New Hanover, you will find another shack to loot. Head to the room on the left hand side, and on the nightstand, you will find a pocket mirror that you can give to Molly as part of a camp request. Next up, we're going to collect the various books scattered around the map. The first one is located in Pleasance, west of Lagra. In the abandoned school building, on a table at the back, you will find the book Otis Miller and the Boy from New York that can be given to Jack as part of his request. Going southwest of Valentine, at Downs Ranch, is where you will find the next collectible book. Entering the house, head to the nightstand on the other side of the bed. There you can collect Wild West Heroes number 132. Northwest of Valentine, near the road to Cattle Pound, you will find a lockdown shack that you can break in. On the nightstand on your left, you will find the Otis Miller and the Arabian Prince boat. Going to Osman Grove, east of Emerald Station, you will find a smoky shack with deceased people inside. After forcing the door, head to the nightstand on the right hand side. And on the top of it, you will find the book of Otis Miller and the Black-Hearted Lady. At Hayden Orchards in Bayou Noir, head to the main house. On the coffee table, you will find the book The Case of the Shrew in the Fog that you can give to HOSEA as part of his stamp companion request. On the banks of Lake Don Julio, south of Armadillo, you will find a house. And on the nightstand near the bed is where can be collected the book True Tales of Frank Head number 102. Between Butcher Street and the Van Horn stable, you will find a small and colorful shack. Under the chair on the front porch, in a lot box, is where you will find the female Fertility statue. Going south of Thieves Landing, not far from the Manteca Fall, you will find another shack. Inspect the chimney and you will get the male Fertility statue. After the debacle of the Braithwaite Manor mission in Chapter 3, you can go back to the manor and loot the corpse of Catherine Braithwaite. You will acquire a personal brooch. Hidden too in a lot box not far is a gold bar for your effort. South of Tumbleweed, at Attraction Post, you will find a shack to loot. Head to the end table with the flower sitting on top, and there you can grab the ancient necklace. North of Annesburg, at Manitou Glade, you will find the Hermit Shack. Be ready for a fight and shoot first, as the Hermit can one-shot you with his rare shotgun. That you can also loot. But we're visiting his shack to get the torn treasure map number 2, in a side table near the chimney. Following Little Creek River to its source in Beat Valley, you will encounter another hermit there. That amicable lady has some aggressive dogs, so be careful. On Slay to enter the shack, you will find the torn treasure map number 1 in the bedside table. Combining them will indicate the location of Otis Miller treasure. Northwest of Armadillo, we will head to Rattlesnake Hollow, near the edge of the map. Entering the cavern, you will find a chest with Otis Miller treasure inside. Some tasteful photographs and Otis Miller's revolver. After completing the main story, head back to Mount Hagen at Micah's hideout. Finding his body, you will be able to grab his revolver. I hope that video has been useful, and until next time, see ya!